Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. I first and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior, whose name is Yahweh by Sham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Mahavakar, Kwadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect across the globe and to the few, very few brothers and sisters that are listening and also learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days. We're living in the last days of the last days. Hey, time to get excited about this, man. Brothers, we're winning. Well, brothers, we're winning. We are more than conquerors through him that loved us. I want to speak about this topic as well. Oh, there's another person that's going to walk past now. Yeah, brothers, you already know. Look, I hope you're being edified. Everything I've been doing, I hope you're being edified. I do this for Yahweh Shai first and foremost, and I do it for you. What brothers go through to bring out this truth, you wouldn't even believe it. So appreciate this truth, get it while it's here, right? And run with it, because that's what we need to do. So Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. Oh, this is so edifying. So edifying right now. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. So much stuff going on. You know what? I want to start off. Oh my God, all these perps are everywhere now. Alright, these people, they won't leave me alone, bro. So anyway, let's start on this, Baba Kasha. This is what you do, right, concerning everything that's going on. The whole gaslighting thing doesn't matter anymore because they think you're gaslighting them. No, we're not. I don't intentionally gaslight my gaslighters, but that's what they think we're trying to do. We're not doing that. So we're going to flow with the spirit. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. I want to go to Psalms 140, and I want to jump straight to verse 9. Go to verse 8. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exhort themselves. Okay. Key thing. Lest they exhort themselves. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. So we have people compassing us, and we want their own lips to cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into fire. Okay. Into deep pits that they rise not again. I'm moving too fast. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits that they rise not again. Key thing. Burning coals fall upon them. Now let's go. When we go to Proverbs 25 and 21, if thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. So that's what we're doing. We're giving our enemies. This is what we're doing with our enemies. We're giving them what? Bread. If they're thirsty, give them drink. What's the bread? What's the drink? It's this word. So guess what you're supposed to do with your enemies? You're supposed to keep on teaching because the Lord rewards us in so many different ways. Okay? As the scripture said. Okay, check this out. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and he shall reward thee. And the Lord shall reward thee. So guess what? When you're doing the right thing, when you continue to teach, guess what the Lord does? The Lord heaps coals of fire on our enemy's head. As long as you're teaching, as long as you don't step outside of the will of the Father. You step outside of that, you're in trouble. Okay? Brothers, just teach. That's all we need to do. Teach. And have you noticed as well, one more thing? The enemy is very impulsive. The enemy is very reactionary. You got people trying to get reactions out of us, and we're not giving them what they want. So you got people out here trying to provoke us into some, I don't know, some fight or whatever, but we are winning. You always got, we are winning. Speak the truth. That's the best way to counteract lies, just speak the truth. Doesn't matter about the slander. Doesn't matter how they perceive you. Doesn't matter about what the world thinks. Speak the truth. We're going to finish off on this. If they want to waste their time and everywhere you go, they want to go, let them do that. Let them do that. Now we're going to go to Romans 12. And I think we should jump straight to verse 20. Therefore, if thy enemy hunger, key thing, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt keep coals of fire on his head. You're going to heap coals of fire on your enemy's head. So guess what that is? That's judgment. That is judgment. When you're doing that, bro, I'm telling you, the judgment that's going to come with that, bro. These people, they want to get us out of the spirit. They want us to be in the flesh. Why? Because they're governed by the flesh. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Woo-hoo! Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So everything that's happening to us is for us, by the way. It's happening to us, but it's happening for us. We're not victims. What they're trying to do is victimize. It doesn't work if you're not in that type of posture. Your mind has to be right. You have to have a winning mentality, right? So get out of that victim mentality. We're not victims. Oh, they're trying to do that, but we're not victims. We're conquerors. Even though they're trying to victimize, brothers, we are more than conquerors. And every time we teach, that's another block to this man's kingdom that's going down, and we're heaping coals of fire upon the heads of our enemies. King David, look what Saul was doing. Hold on just a minute. I don't know if I can find it. I got 1 Samuel's Babakashah. What was King Saul doing? Chasing after King David, trying to kill the man. And what was King David doing? Right? Playing the harp, trying to cool his spirit down. And King David had great integrity, because when he could have killed him, he didn't. When he found him in the cave, Saul was hunting after King David's life. Hunting after him, chasing after him. Right? And even when King David had the chance to take him out, still didn't take him out. Right? We got this. This is 1 Samuel 18 and 10. And it came to pass in the morrow that an evil spirit from God came upon Saul. And he prophesied in the midst of the house, and David played with his hand as other times. And there was a javelin in Saul's hand. And Saul cast a javelin, for he said, I will smite David, even to the wall with it. And David avoided out of his presence twice. So he moved at the right time. Saul was trying to take King David out. Why? Because there was a distressing spirit upon him. An evil spirit is a distressing spirit. So what do you think the spirit that a lot of these people are in today? It's an evil spirit, a distressing spirit. But we can't be distressed just because they're distressed. We can't be depressed just because they're depressed. We have to remain in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, no matter what. And Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul. Right? Therefore Saul removed him from him and made him his captain over 1,000. And the reason why he done that, because he was hoping David would get slain in the battle. And he went out and came in before the people, and David behaved himself wisely in all his ways. And the Lord Yahweh Shai was with him. So with everything that was happening, even Saul, many times he was trying to set up King David, the Lord was still with David, because he was a man after the Most High's heart. Wherefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him. But all Israel and Judah loved David, right? Because he went out and came in before them like a true king, right? True king. I'm thinking, should I bring this out? We're going to bring this out, right? This is 1 Samuel 18 and 17. And Saul said to David, behold, my elder daughter, Merab, her will I give to thee to wife. Only be thou valiant for me and fight the Lord's battles. For Saul said, let not thy hand be upon him, but let the hand of the Philistines be upon him. So guess what? This was another setup from Saul. So Saul was constantly trying to get David slain, but not by his own hand. He was trying to do it discreetly. You see? So he used his daughter, said, you know what? Fight for me and I'll give you my daughter, but you got to go against the Philistines. And David said unto Saul, who am I? And what is my life or my father's family in Israel? That I should be son. Oh no. That I should be son-in-law to the king. But it came to pass at that time when Merab Saul's daughter key thing, should have been given to King David, Babakashah. Check this out. And then she was given unto Edril, the Mahalathite, to wife. So you see that, right? You see how that works, right? Babakashah. It was a setup. This is why you have to read the scriptures. And we're going to get to the bit where basically King David could have took him out. Check this out, check this out, check this out. And another example. 1 Samuel 19:9. And an evil spirit from the Lord was upon Saul as he sat down upon his house and with a javelin in his hand, and David played with his hand. So there was many attempts where Saul was troubled and he wanted to slay King David. And Saul sought to smite David even to the wall with a javelin. But he slipped away out of Saul's presence and he smote the javelin into the wall, and David fled and escaped that night. So also sent messengers unto David's house to watch him and to slay him in the morning. And Michal, David's wife, told him, saying, if thou save not the life tonight, tomorrow thou shalt be slain. So Michal, King Saul's daughter, let David down through a window, and he went and fled and escaped. Several attempts on David's life. See, we can draw things from this. But I'm looking for the end bit where he caught Saul in the cave. See if I can find it, Baba Kishore. See if we can find this. Because also King David needs to go into hiding as well. Here it is. We got this. This is 1 Samuel 24. We can learn a lot by this. And check this out. This is 1 Samuel 24. And we're going to go straight to verse 4. And the men of David said unto him, behold, the day of which the Lord Yahweh said unto thee, behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good unto thee. Then David arose and cut off the skirt of Saul's robe privily. Okay. And it came to pass afterwards that David's heart smote him because he had cut off Saul's skirt. So he was doing this as an example of, I could have taken you out. But David, he knew that Saul was king prior to him. And he said unto his men, O Lord, Yahweh Shai, forbid that I should this thing unto my master, the Lord Yahweh's anointed, to stretch forth my hand against him, seeing he is the anointed of the Lord. That's called high level of integrity. He could have taken Saul out. He had every right to take him out. Look what Saul was doing to him. So David stayed his servants with these words and suffered them not to rise against Saul. But Saul rose up out of the cave and went on his way. And David also arose afterward and went out of the cave and cried after Saul, saying, my lord the king. And when Saul looked behind him, David stooped with his face to the earth and bowed himself. And David said to Saul, wherefore hearest thou men's words, saying, behold, David seeketh thy hurts. Behold, this day thy eyes have seen how that the Lord hath delivered thee today into my hand into the cave. And some bade me to kill thee, but my eyes spared thee. And I said, I will not put forth my hand against my Lord, for he is the Lord's anointed. Moreover, my father, see the skirt of thy robe in my hand. For in that I cut off the skirt of thy robe and killed thee not. Know thou and see there is neither evil nor transgression in my hand, and I have not sinned against thee. Yet thou huntest my soul to take it. The Lord Jehovah judge between me and thee. The Lord avenge me of thee, but my hand shall not be upon thee. Right? And he said, the proverb of the ancients, wickedness proceeded from the wicked, but my hand shall not be upon thee. You see? After whom is the king of Israel come out? After whom dost thou pursue? After a dead dog, after a flea? The Lord Jehovah therefore be judge and judge between me and thee, and see and plead my cause and deliver me out of thy hand. This is what we're supposed to do. This is how you deal with matters. We continue to do the right thing. We're going to slip sometimes. We're going to fall. Continue to do the right thing. David had integrity. Saul was after him. Evil spirit. We have evil spirits that watch us. Certain people that don't like what we're doing. If you're doing what's right, in due time, you have to go through trials. We have to go through hardships. And the Lord will reward you for that. You understand? This ain't about showing off. And it's not about the flesh. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could show off in the flesh. This is about maintaining integrity when it seems like everything's against you. Maintain that integrity. And the Lord will justify you in time. Okay? So I want to shut off here. Lord willing, this was edifying. And shout out to the fans, man. The fans and the haters. Maybe just a minute. I ain't mad at you. And until the next time, shalom.